All right. Job power. Be king. Get free or die. Heavy is the head to wear the crown. All right, family, I need y'all to go to the throne of Job Power. Go over there and subscribe. I need everybody that's on King Job Power. Go over there to the throne of King Job Power and subscribe to their page, okay? Make sure you thumb up this video, like all the videos over there. I got the elders. And I just did a video the other day. ADOS and FBA is dead. And this part two right here. This part two. And so they got this boule plan, this YouTube black boule plan to keep y'all stuck in America. And some Negroes that's out there telling y'all, to stay stuck in America, ain't even in America they self. You see what I'm saying? Nakmeezy. You see what I'm saying, bro? I fuck with you, bro, but hey, cause I believe that you ain't too far gone with these goofies. But you keep coming on here, you starting to act like them, you be deleting your comments and shit when you if you gon' see a king like King Jah Power, whatever I say, I stand on that shit. I'm not gonna say something then erase it. That mean you running. So good brother, stay in my good graces, okay? Cause if you want that work, you definitely can get that work. You see what I'm saying? You definitely can get that work. I don't care about none of that shit. Y'all talking about that African American culture. Show me, brother. See, just cause you had a bad experience in the motherland, that ain't nobody else's fault, bro. You should have went over there more prepared, okay? Brother Brandon done told your ass that plenty of time. Brother Search for the Huru tell niggas that all the time. And I tell brother, see, that's why I show brothers like that love. Cause they show love back for one. But brother, we been could have done some videos. If you want to do some videos or something, cause for me, it's an asinine, conversation at the end of the day. Cause you sitting up here trying to prop up some shit where you ain't even met, okay? Where you ain't even met, okay? And see, that's how New York niggas is. They always, I'm from New York, and shit. Y'all them country niggas and shit and all that. And then come down south and end up getting found in a trash can. I'm just saying that's how the shit ended up being. But see, that's that same division shit, that y'all pushing with that ADOS shit. See, Black Power push unity. That mean, one love for you, one love for me. I'ma build with you, you gonna build with me. You see what I'm saying? No violence, you know what I'm saying? No talking down on each other. All love. And we gonna move on a global scale, not local. Not local. Okay? We ain't doing the local shit. You see what I'm saying? That's okay. You know what I'm saying? If you wanna, all we saying is don't always, predicate everything you doing on with what's going on in America. Cause this shit is unpredictable and shit. You know what I'm saying? Plus, they never promise nobody nothing in no goddamn America. You just gotta get it how you live. And that's why I say get what you gonna get from these motherfuckers, but don't give your money back. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving my money back to no white people, bro. Period. In its ways, long as you go prepared to the motherland, you gonna be successful in that endeavor. And there's hundreds of thousands of people that's done proved it. So we not gonna take on y'all philosophy, the stuck in America philosophy, shit born and shit. These motherfuckers trying to, assassinate black people and shit as far as, through genetics and shit like that. And they got everybody doing the swirly swirl and all of this type of shit. Nigga, that's the world you want to be stuck in, but we not trying to be stuck in it. You know what I'm saying? We not trying to be stuck in that type of world. That's why Black Power, again, we global. We going to the motherland, period. And we not saying everybody gotta go, but we saying at least take that visit. You see what I'm saying? And make your assumption on some shit where you done been. See, most of these people out here be talking about different places in the world and all they could do is down it because they never been before. You know what I'm saying? Their armchair scholarship gotta quit. You see what I'm saying? And just because you go to the, one country and shit, that don't mean you know everything. It's an experience that we all having the experience. You know what I'm saying? We actually, ain't necessarily going back. you know, though we taking our genes back, and when you go back, that's taking the ancestors back. So I don't want to necessarily hear, you know, we ain't never been to Africa for. Yes, the fuck we have. You know what I'm saying? In this life, and man might be the next life. But in this life, we gonna go back and we gonna touch down on the motherland. We not that all that being stuck and I'm afraid and all of this shit. But I be hearing, you know, the economics and all that. Get your money right. Get your money right. All of that, y'all doing all that talking on YouTube. Shit, they better be paying. You see what I'm saying? See, I come up here when it's necessary. I'm just not going to come up here and just do anything. You see what I'm saying? If I got a positive or a powerful message that I want to share with black people and, you know, hear all other people too. You know what I'm saying? All other people is plenty welcome to come to both of my platforms, the Throne of King Jah Power and King Jah Power. Y'all more than welcome to come on over. You know what I'm saying? Whatever ethnic group you from, you see what I'm saying? Because I got all different type of videos. But see, I go at my community, not for fun, but I go with them so they'll know, you know, where we trying to go and what we trying to do. You don't go at other black people because of course you gonna get a few black people that ain't gonna go along with your plan. But if you realize your power in the world, a lot of black people following what we doing. But what we taking them is right into the hands of the beast. That's what you doing. Cause you ain't moved no further than that neither. You see what I'm saying? So other black people come to this country thinking that that's the way. Cause that's you leading them right into the beast. You creating groups and shit that benefit, you know, them instead of your damn self. You know what I'm saying? And they think the ones that be running over here, they think that they got a coon out to be like you. You see what I'm saying? See, we don't realize the power that we got because we don't never lead this motherfucker. We don't never lead. We sit up here and create all kind of ideologies to stay stuck in oppression under this man's thumb. You stuck under this man's reign. Period. And it ain't gonna just magically go away. Period. It ain't gonna just magically go away. Y'all think y'all gonna just make this man go away like the boogeyman. That shit ain't gonna happen. You ain't gonna be able to climb under the covers with your little flashlight and the boogeyman just gonna go back in the closet. That ain't the way this shit work. This man is put on this earth. He ready for war. You see what I'm saying? He a war type of people. Period. And what I'm saying, black people, you ain't gonna be able to beat no people like that. And you know that shit too. That's why you ain't never tried that shit before. Oh, you had a couple of ignorant niggas, but you see what happened to them. You see what I'm saying? See, you got to have training. This ain't no game. You got to have training, you know, when you talking about strategy and warfare. You see what I'm saying? You got to be able to be unstudied. Then you got to get out there and get in the field. You got to have target practice. You got to have the you know, the right uniforms for the color of the terrain, you know, for the topography that you might be fighting in and shit. You gonna need to know all of that shit. How you gonna communicate when you on the battlefield. All of that shit matters. You see what I'm saying? These people that mastered that shit, they the ones created it. See, our people, we come from Africa, never had to go to war too much with other people for resources because we already had everything already. You know what we was doing? You know, same shit we doing now, fighting amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? But at least they was fighting over who gonna rule the throne, nigga. Y'all done been on that shit for 22 years, nigga. It's time for y'all niggas to step down because we was the ones supposed to having it first. And that's what Africans would get into it for. You see what I'm saying? Some shit like that. But guess what, though? They wouldn't just go to war and kill everybody. They would get in a big circle. And this side of the family would take their best warrior. The other side of the family would take their best warrior. Just like on the Black Panther. That's exactly what they would do. And they would get in the ring and they whoever tapped out or sometime died, that's, you know, the other one was the victor. You see what I'm saying? But see, these peoples ain't playing like that. These people, you know, play dirty. You know what I'm saying? Everything is fair in love and war. This is how these people play it. They ain't playing on a fair battleground. You know what I'm saying? You look at the COINTELPRO shit. Look at the COINTELPRO. That was unfair practices on the battlefield and shit. You know? But, you know, they use that today. You know what I'm saying? They use that, you know, hidden activity and shit. They use that spies and shit like that. That's a tactic in war now. You see, they creating the rules for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Black people don't even got the rule book, not letting on playing the game when it come to no shit like that. Yeah, and that's what you need to do. But you can't go in a fight, you know, with a butter knife and they motherfucker got a, you know, M16 and all the other shit. See, that's leading the people, the cattle and shit, to a slaughter and shit. You leading the white to the wolves. You don't play to his strengths and shit. You just don't play to his strengths. You play to your own strength. Thumb up this video. Subscribe to this channel. Go to the Throne of King Jah Power. Subscribe to that channel. If y'all want to do some live streams on here, you know, you gonna need to subscribe to this channel. But you need a strategist and shit, and you need to go and get some training. If that's where you at, you need to do it anyway. Because regardless, they coming to your door. And they gonna knock on your door one day. And then what gonna happen? You know what you gonna do? You gonna get up, lay down on the ground, you know, and, you know, play dead or whatever. Shit y'all laying in the street. Them crackers could have ran y'all over. Then, see? But we don't play that stuck in America philosophy because everything what I just said is what you gonna have to do. And see, anybody from FBA or ADOS want to challenge it, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna challenge you in every area where we lacking it. Because if you gonna be a damn leader, see, that's why I said heavy is the head to wear the crown. That means you got a responsibility to the nation. Period. That means you got a responsibility to your family and to the people that's close to your family and your family, you know, your brothers across the world, brothers and sisters across the world. You see what I'm saying? That's what a nation is. We done lost, you know, the thought of owning our own nation. That's what it is. You see what I'm saying? We can't be vagabonds in somebody else's nation and shit, beggars and goddamn snap cards and all this shit and think people gonna look at us as a world power. No, they look at your ass as a leech. As a leeching ass people. That's why they be saying, pull yourself up from your bootstraps. That's why they be saying that. They feel like you leeching on them, which they wrong. You know what I'm saying? But you can't be looking at another man for help in the middle of a war. Why would another person from another team? You know, we play for the Lakers and shit. Y'all play, the motherfuckers play for the Clippers and shit. You know, the Boston Celtics and shit. You know, Robert Parrish, the only black man and shit. And, you know, we come up to Boston and shit, and we in this man's house. We ain't fitting to be friends with this motherfucker. Like, hey, man, when I come down the lane, don't foul me. Man, that shit don't work like that. That shit is an all-out warfare campaign. Mentally, physically, and all that shit. And you can't give in and then go to the enemy and be like, hey, bro, we need to call the timeout and shit. Nah, ain't no motherfucking timeout when I got this sword finna chop heads and shit. There ain't no timeout and shit. You know what I'm saying? That ain't how that shit work. You know, when we was young and shit, one of my homeboys and shit, they had done got into it. Then we young and shit, but they both ran opposite ways and both grabbed a stick. And they supposed about to have a stick fight and shit, but one of them swung his motherfucking stick and his shit broke because it wasn't strong enough. And the other one was about to strike him and he like, time out, time out. Man, it don't work like that. That man still swapped him and shit. You lucky they was homeboys and he had mercy on them. You know what I'm saying? But the type of philosophy that y'all working with out there, you the nigga that's over there saying, hey man, time out, hold up, bro. In the middle of a damn war. You know what gonna happen? You do that shit on the battlefield, your head gonna get popped off. I mean, I'm just being real. You can't ask people for mercy and shit. You know what I'm saying? And begging and shit and going at your own brothers and sisters. thinking that's gonna get you ahead, with the enemy. That's irrational. That's irrational thought. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking to people like Jason Black, Empowering, ADOS, Tariq Nasheed, nakmeezy, all the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? These is, bro, y'all is some self-hating type of Negroes. That means we gonna put your ass in black power rehab, nigga. Like Smokey and shit. You out there smoking that ADOS crack and that goddamn LBA goddamn smack and shooting that shit in your veins and shit. But the nigga got, a black power flag on. Bro, we know you got black power roots. I mean, what the hell is you doing? See, that shit that y'all done got out there on that, that white man dope and shit. That philosophy where you gotta fight your own brother and shit. He the one created that shit. Cause then they'll say, man, the Africans don't like us and shit. Y'all pushing that shit now that the white man created. Why would you push a philosophy that came from your enemy? That's your ass over there on the battlefield. Talk about, man, time out. Man, time out. On the time out. Okay? And so that's how it works. You see what I'm saying? We trying to work with y'all brothers and sisters, but we ain't gonna be working with you talking shit about Africa. That shit just ain't gonna happen. That's Mom Dukes. We not having that shit. We not saying Africa perfect. But it's your shit, though. You can't wait on another man to build up your shit for you. See, y'all don't have no loyalty, to black people and shit. Y'all trying to impress them people and shit. Trying to stand up there and tap dance and goddamn do a play and shit, for them people and shit, and make them laugh and shit, and grin and shit. Thank you, man. I sitting looking for a cookie and a token and all of this kind of piece of the American pie and all that. That's what y'all doing. Your whole dream states on the people that don't even like you at all. Okay? How you gonna follow them and they don't even know where the hell they going? See, that's putting all your damn eggs in one basket. Now, on the throne, I just put up a video and shit. And it's loading now. It's Judge Joe Brown going in on Dane Calloway fake ass. You know what I'm saying? See, like I said, that shit, if you tell a lie, you gonna have to tell a lie to cover up the other lie. You see what I'm saying? That's the same thing ADOS and LBA be doing. You see, that shit gon' look bad on you in the history record, which you niggas ain't gon', 2 years y'all been around and shit, sitting up here, creating philosophies to beef with other black people. Now, what type of shit is that? We supposed to be creating philosophies of unity. We see where some of the elders fail. And it's that same area y'all going into. You know what I'm saying? That's the same area y'all going, repeating the same damn thing. We got to get off of this shit right there and be able to be a people that can look out globally into the world and put our people in strategic places. We can put them, in these European schools, let them get some skills. You know what I'm saying? You don't take everything in, and become them. You know what I'm saying? A Greek or something. You get what you need. You know what I'm saying? For we can build. We need engineers. We need architects. We need psychologists. Shit. We need psychologists first, because we gotta fix the mind state of our people. And that's what people like myself come in at. We need to reconstruct the mindset, the black mindset in America, because if you realize the actual power that you got mentally, globally over other black people, you will be able to realize you a leader yourself. People out there in the world look up to the African American, but the African American don't even look up to himself. He look up to another person. And so only thing he can ever do is lead you into the grips of them. And you in his house. I don't care what y'all niggas is talking about, none of that other shit. That shit don't matter. Nigga, go tell that shit to them, nigga. Period. Guess what he gonna say? I bitch, I still ruling. That don't matter. These people live, with the ruling concept. And you just gonna have to get used to that shit. That just period. They not gonna change for you. You know what I'm saying? Guess what he gonna say? You will have to pry the keys of America out my cold dead hand. That's what he'll say to your ass. Period. And he not gonna relent. He not gonna change his mind. You not gonna make him change his mind and say, okay, well, we gonna give these peoples a chance and shit. They not gonna do that shit. If you thinking that one day we gonna be free in America, that we gonna someday, be cool in it for real. Nah. They'll never let that happen. They brought you over here to be the workforce, and that's what all you ever gonna be. You get out of line out of anything but that. That's subversive activity. All right, family, don't be a stuck in America goofy. You know what I'm saying? Like LBA, ADOS, and the rest of them. Don't be them. Don't be them. Be a king, be an African king, be a global king, be a black power king, and, because the elders done left the message that we need to follow up on and that we need to push. Ain't no other message. You know what I'm saying? The message done already been put out here. We already had many prophets to come to us, and they gave their life many times for us to get the right and correct message. So again, family, y'all make sure y'all go over there to the Throne of King Jah Power, brand new page. Y'all see the videos are starting to go up over there. The king gonna be unrelenting over there. I got what's gonna be over there. It's not gonna be on King Jah Power. So if you on King Jah Power and you want to get a double dose of this information, go over there to the Throne of King Jah Power and subscribe. Also subscribe to King Jah Power. Jah Power. Be king. Get free or die. Heavy is the head to wear the crown.